Hi there, this is a short video about a specific decode of my FT8 signal, 10 watts TX power using my Yaesu FT991. As it happens, this morning after four or 5 weeks, I've made 400 QSOs. Nearly all of them unconfirmed because I only use QRZ. Probably about 10% have been confirmed on QRZ, but a lot of people users FT8 don't use QRZ. They use LOTW or whatever. But anyway, so it was nice to make 400 QSOs. Someone described FT8 the other day as a bit like watching paint dry, and at times it does sort of feel like that, but you know, I leave it a day and then come back to it, and it's quite exciting. Waiting, hoping for something a bit more unique to appear on my screen to try and make contact with, but you know, I'm sticking with it, and for an M6 license holder it's good fun. But the reason for this video is primarily because I tend to broadcast early in the morning for an hour or two before I go to work, and then I get to work and I'll have a quick look at the PSK report map, and this is the map from yesterday morning. And that's the usual thing, signals on 40 meters of mine decoded all over Europe, North America, some South America, 80 meters, and as is normal, on 10 watts my signal is regularly decoded in Australia, New Zealand, even Tasmania. I say regularly. Most mornings there'll be at least one decode, taking advantage, I suppose, of the grey line. These little tags pop up as the grey line moves across New Zealand towards Australia. But one that I saw that surprised me was this one down here, south of the tip of South America, on the Drake Passage. Initially I thought, okay, so my signal's been decoded in the Falklands, and which is nice, but that's not actually anything new, that's happened before. But when I zoomed in, I could see that actually it definitely wasn't the Falklands, which are here. It was the signal was decoded much closer to Antarctica. So zooming in a bit more, so there's the tip of Chile and Argentina, the Falklands, and here's my decode. And as it so transpires, the station is DT8A in the South Shetland Islands, on the island of well, actually I've got a map, George is where they are, in the South Shetlands. And according to the Korean Times, the King Sejong station, located 17,240 kilometers from Seoul, just celebrated the 20th anniversary of the initial installation of this Antarctic base. And there's a few pictures on this article. So going to QRZ, so there they are. So DT8A, King Sejong Antarctic Scientific Base, South Shetland Islands. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not every day 10 watt signal gets decoded by an Antarctic base. So I must admit that was pretty pleasing. So there it is. Radio propagation is an amazing thing. It's simply amazing how far a signal will propagate on low power. So 10 watts couldn't really be much further away from my QTH. So I would just thought I'd share that with you. Yeah, FT8 has its detractors. People say it's ruining other aspects of the hobby, you know, the skill involved in CW, and you know, I do get that, but at the same time, you know, it's so popular, there must be something right about it. You know, when you look at PSK reporter statistics, there are, you know, literally 10 times more reports on FT8 than any other digital mode or CW. I mean, you know, there has to be something right about it. So you know, it doesn't necessarily require as much skill, but you know, hobby is also about enjoyment. and you certainly don't need a lot of power to be heard all over the world. And there you go, that's 10 watts. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I was quite excited to be copied by DT8A. All right, well, thanks for watching.